The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Garrett Cole will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Stepping into the box, Henry Morgan. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Catcher, number 23.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Travis Wilson set the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
A windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses 2-2. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Just a bit low, ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Hayward is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fourth, third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Coming to the plate now, Lawrence Henry. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Stepping in now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Rich Sanders is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched into the 5th inning, and he just didn't have enough to get past that. Got a no decision. I think if he can give them some length, get to the 6th or maybe the 7th, then he's got a good shot of winning this game today. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. Steven Souza Jr., he broke on to, and I'm looking at Steven Souza Jr. Remember the play he made on Zimmerman's no-hitter to end the game? Wow, that kind of put him on the map. Watching him since, the guy's got great range, he's got a strong arm, and he can hold his own defensively.
Stepping up to the plate, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leo Bryant.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. That's wide, 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul. Here it is on 3-1, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Standing in, Nate Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
At the plate, Chris Helm. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, John Anderson.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is fouled straight back. A 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Stepping into the box, Eli Ojeda. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Eli Ojeda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward Moving to his left, one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 20, Steven
Ready
Souza.
now, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder David Hampton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
high chopper over to first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gonzalez over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
With two outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played two full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. Ready for another chance. Henry Morgan 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Morgan.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Fouled back. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in, Travis Wilson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prime time. Ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Avery Slade.
In now, Avery Slade. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lawrence Henry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Garrett Cole.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Moncada gloves it. A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leo Bryant. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Tommy La Stella reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wilson is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The White Sox lead this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hampton is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder number 8, Rafael Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Eli Ojeda. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now batting, Nate Primetime.
Leading off the Chicago 4th, the shortstop, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Chris Helm. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ball 1. chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. So digging in now, Rich Sanders. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Henry Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready once again, Travis Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked in to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled back. Runners on first with one down. Slow roller back to the mound. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in once again, Avery Slade comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A runner on first with two away. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Two out with the man at first. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Third baseman number 13, Lawrence Henry.
Coming to the plate now, Lawrence Henry. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A 1-0 delivery. Hard hit at third. LaStella has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder David Hampton.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez shading to his right. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Addison Russell.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Slow roller left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Garrett.
Chris Bryant will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Ryan.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One-0 count. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Three and 2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Kempton rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes and batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Standing in now, Leo Bryant, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Lays off. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 1. Kyle Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Kyle Hendricks.
Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit back toward the mound. Bryant moving to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number 8, Rafael Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance. Rafael Gonzalez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Digging in once again, Eli Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it, like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
The right fielder, number 20.
In now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Rich Sanders getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Way out in front. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Cubs 1. Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in to try it again. Tommy La Stella. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Tommy La Stella.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Set to deal on 2-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Wilson takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Ready once again, Nate Primetime. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Pitch on the way. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Chris
Stepping
Helm.
in and ready for another shot, Chris Helm. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, with 3 balls on the hitter, you knew he was coming with the fastball. The only question was the runner at first going to be running? He was not. Now we're first and second.
Anderson.
Into the box now, John Anderson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Stepping in now, David Hampton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3 and 1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3 and 1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 5-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Now batting, Henry Morgan. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Henry Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Now to the plate, Travis Wilson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Avery Slade.
Standing in now, Avery Slade, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Lawrence Henry, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Carson Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carson Smith.
Here's Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Addison Russell.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Kyle Schwarber.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Bases are empty, one man out. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Leo Bryant, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One-oh count. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gonzalez ranging back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, that home run, they're still down a few, but he's got to be feeling pretty good about that. A home run in the World Series, and maybe this will be something that gets this team going.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moncada fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2. Justin Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Justin Grimm.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit. and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Stepping in now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 22,
Eli Ojeda will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hampton moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Brett Laurie. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Brett Laurie.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box now, Henry Morgan. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home, and he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Travis Wilson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Very high, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. LaStella has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 8-2. Carson Fulmer comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 51, Carson Fulmer.
So striding in, Nate Primetime, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Primetime.
Squared that one up just a little late. Down and away, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. One and 2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Digging in, Chris Helm. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. John Anderson will be next. 3-1. Here it is. And a full count now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in now, John Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still 8-2. Digging in, Avery Slade. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So coming to the plate, Lawrence Henry. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Yohan Moncada waits on deck. Three and 1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in, Yohan Moncada. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Rafael Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this.
Daniel Finn enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he sends one deep down the right field line. After it is Souza. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, it's hard to say what would have happened if this didn't hop over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll end up with a runner at second and third and still no outs following the ground rule double.
He's set. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Henry scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Leo Bryant.
Into the box now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Tommy La Stella will be next. Ready with the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now in the box, Tommy La Stella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. And then he hits the whole game. So that was a big at-bat for him to bat.
Roberto Osuna comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Roberto Osuna.
Nate Primetime will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. They'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out, number 2.
Now batting, first baseman Chris Helm.
At the plate, Chris Helm. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. LaStella is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Eight to 6, the final score tonight. Chicago have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 8 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.